Hi, I'm Keegan, and this is A Bunch of Gamers. This is our 204th episode of Werewolf the Apocalypse 20th Anniversary Edition. Gems beneath the pillars of light. I'm going to go around and have my players introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Sam. I play Cora. She's an Aruna in the Get of Fenris.
Hi, I'm Adam. I play Mark Guides the Fallen, and he's a third of the Children of Gaia.
Hi, I'm Sean. I play Zeb Speaks-in-Sweet-Whispers. He is a Theurge of the Silent Striders.
Hello, my name is Riley, and I am playing Dimitri Howls-In-Memory, Lupus Galliard of the Bone Gnawers.
Hi, my name is George. I am playing William Grows-Matrices. He is a rune of the Glasswalkers.
Last time, the Pax had returned to Colorado Springs and started investigating as banes were ravaging the city as fear and hatred gripped the spirits of many who called Colorado Springs home. While up near NORAD, fumelings and spirits of radiation began to seep out and began to eat away at the edges of the cairn. Zeb and Mark and Dimitri performed the Rite of Cleansing while William and Cora defended them, and a pillar of light appeared, and a great powerful fumeling that they had been battling rushed in immediately. The Pax rushed in and saw a great mountain honeycombed with caves as the creature entered. Now they attempt to make chase and continue whatever journey this is. And so the bane has disappeared into the honeycombs. It's moving relatively fast. Seems to be seeking the same thing, whatever you're all seeking here. What would you like to do?
We're gonna chase. Is it moving considerably faster than us?
It's moving pretty fast.
Okay. I will spend a willpower to double my movement speed.
Perfect. All right. As you start going into the cave, Zeb, what is your int?
4.
Perfect. And what is your academics?
Also 4.
Okay. So you're able to see 44 feet in front of you at all times once you enter the caves.
And I can activate Lambent Sight, right?
You can try.
Or is this unnatural darkness? Okay. Because I'm guessing you're saying that because it's pitch black freaking dark in there, or because I have to figure out where the heck I am.
No. So you are able to see clearly out 44 feet, and then it's basically like static and darkness in front of you. After that.
Okay.
In whatever direction you look.
Okay. I will spend the Gnosis for Lambent Sight to see if it works.
It makes everything glow a little bit within that 44-foot sphere.
Okay.
Of vision. The rest of you catch up. I'll go just around the horn real quick. Dimitri, what is your intelligence?
My intelligence is 5.
What is your academics?
Academics is 0.
You can see 5 feet in front of you at all times.
All right.
Cora, what is your intelligence?
3.
Perfect. What's your academics?
2.
You can see 23 feet in front of you. William, what's your intelligence?
4.
All right. What's your academics?
3.
So you can see 34 feet in front of you. Mark, what's your intelligence?
3.
And what is your academics?
1.
You can see 13 feet in front of you.
Woo! In your face, Cora.
I'm not gonna hear anything else about Cora's intelligence ever again.
So, with that, Zeb can see the furthest. Dimitri sees the least. Gotta get really into them personal bubbles to see him clearly.
Keegan, I would sense worm, but I'm going to assume that it's just thick as it could possibly be, and it won't matter.
All right, sense worm, diff 6. All right, so you get the smell of the worm. It is not all around you. You do get the strong scent up ahead, where you saw the fumeling run, and it is getting stronger.
Now, we'll mention that I have Mark and I both have Spirit Ward up.
Yes.
Okay. But I will speak for myself. I will go and pursue this thing.
I'll follow behind.
I will pursue too.
Could I try to activate Scent of Sight to make up for my short-sightedness?
You can certainly try.
Okay.
you activate the gift, you're able to see through your nose, essentially through the smells, air movement, and all that. 5 feet.
All right.
All around you, though. So now you get the sense of 5 feet all around you.
Ah, okay.
As a radius.
I guess Dimitri will kind of follow in from behind, kind of cover the back.
Alright, so Zeb, you're following it along. It sounds like everyone else is coming along with you, though they are probably lagging a little behind, or you're going to have to slow down because several of them can't see you, or do you just say, if you can't keep up, we'll come back and find you?
Clarifying question on that. How big is this space that we're in?
The total honeycomb seems larger on the inside, and it's got a diameter of about 20 feet as an almost perfectly spherical, like, tunnel.
Okay, so...
with branching paths.
Do we make sound walking through this thing?
You do.
Okay, but I can still kind of hover with wings and not be on the ground.
Correct.
Okay. I am inclined to press ahead to at least hold this thing up for you all to catch up. But for the fun of it, in and out of character, do we all just want to stay together, or do we want Zeb to try to surge ahead to catch this thing?
I'm fine with Zeb going ahead, just because that means that we'll be able to, you'll be able to keep an eye on and track it while... I believe don't packs have like this innate, like, I know where my pack mates are? Am I misremembering that?
That is a pack patron power if you decided to put your excess points into that specifically.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I still think I'm okay with it.
I'm okay with it. I'm not against it. We could catch up.
Okay.
It seems like something Zeb would do.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough then. All right. I will have Zeb surge ahead.
Perfect. Could I get a perception primal urge? Zeb's in Kranos, yes?
Right.
Diff 7, please. All right. You're able to just enough as you start following the smell of the creature before you see kind of huddled around in a corner, its arms getting a little longer, its body still having kind of the slight green glow of radiation, but shadows seem to play upon it as its very nature seems to be changing with this place.
All right. I mean, I'll at least try to deduce what that change is doing. I mean, is it like a flux realm type of change? Its nature's being changed?
Let's get an intelligence occult. I'm going to diff 9. Actually, no, Zeb's smart enough to go diff 8.
Just one. One success.
It seems like the nature of this place is changing it because something about this place is about knowledge, given how you can see. Your intelligence gets you to see so X amount of feet, and your academics more. So this creature seems to be becoming a twisted spirit of dark knowledge, which dovetails quite nicely with its radioactive nature and the forbidden knowledge of the bomb.
Now it's going to see me come upon it.
Yes.
Okay.
Then it can feel your spirit ward, like, ripping into it.
Right. Knowing that Zeb is ripping at it, Zeb will attempt to speak to this thing using spirit speech.
Okay.
What do you know? Speak to me.
Everything. As you see, like, more eyes starting to grow along the side of its head and down its neck, as its neck starts to grow a little bit, and its chittering, like, perfectly square teeth seem to clack with a kind of joy. As you see, like, almost equations starting to form alongside its body, ripped within its very flesh.
What do you see in this place?
Knowledge.
And what have you learned?
That if I find it, little Thurge, as it starts moving towards you, even with the spirit ward up, as you see kind of like cracks forming in its skin, you will fail in the apocalypse.
Alright, I'm going to hit him with Spirit Drain first.
Alright.
Which is a contested gnosis roll, but he's at -5 dice. Alright, I rip one essence from him, and he takes that other damage.
You see all of his eyes kind of focus on you, and I need a contested, or I just need a willpower roll, difficulty 8. Perfect. So you succeed, but you do feel kind of like this oozing of information trying to creep into your brain as the dark thoughts strike your eyes to the top of your brain. You feel them leak through you and dissipate without giving you any harm. Now it is your turn. In 2 turns, William, as William can see the furthest, would catch up.
Alright, I'm going to spend 2 rage and attack 3 times.
Alright, go for it.
Alright, so first damage roll then. Okay.
Alright, you did 1 damage. Alright, you did no damage on that one. Alright, you did 4 damage.
Due to Scar Fetish, he will lose his action next turn.
Alright, perfect. Then it is your turn again.
Alright, I'll spend another rage and attack twice. And he'll take 5 essence damage from Spirit Ward. That's incredible, look at that. 6 watts, holy shit, that's awesome.
Every die, goddamn.
Oh!
Wow, so matched. Man, if you hadn't rolled that 1, you would have damaged him at least once.
Well, hey.
Alright, 2 damage. Alright.
And then 5 more essence that I'll lose.
Yep, 5 more essence, and now it is its turn. As you see it kind of like its eyes wiggling, like it's calculating something, and it uses its gift, or its charm, Blast, but it doesn't seem to be directly aiming it at Zeb. He needs to do at least 3 points of damage. He does. Zeb, Dex Athletics Diff 9, please, as he blasts the ground under you to drop you down to a lower cave.
I'm flying, Keegan.
Oh, yeah. So, alright, so we'll actually decrease that difficulty because it'll still throw you off, I guess.
Fair enough. Okay. So Dex Athletics.
I'm gonna diff 6 because you're flying. Alright, you jump out of the way, keep your wits about you as the ground completely crumbles and parts of the cave kind of shift, throwing you off balance, but you succeed. William has just arrived. William will go first. William, you'll have to jump the crater to get to the creature.
I can also fly,
That's true.
so I will just be doing that. I will see what's going on, and I will charge straight at the creature
Okay.
and perform 3 attacks.
Alright. Alright, you did 5 damage. The creature is starting to, like, shiver. So, the second one is you kind of scratch and just nothing as you hit shadows that are within its body. As you get a final scratch as the thing kind of comes down, it collapses into the hole, smashing down and kind of splattering. And then you notice that its body starts to glow and pulsate, and the pulses are starting to get faster and faster.
I'm going to quickly make my assessment and yell out,
Turn back and run.
and then I will also turn around and run, or fly backwards.
Right. Nope.
Yep.
We'll absolutely do that.
As the three of you, as you're heading that way here, turn around and run, echoing down the cave.
I will follow those instructions, I guess.
Alright, so the 3 of you who are behind, Dex Athletics Diff 4. The 2 of you who were facing the thing, Dex Athletics Diff 8, please. Goddamn, Cora. You fucking river dance to safety.
She's good at running places.
Perfect. And alright. Zeb, you take only 1 point of ag as you run, and kind of the last bit of the explosion singes your hindquarters as the great explosion explodes up. And to all of you, the sensation is incredibly bizarre because even though you can't see the source of the explosion, you actually see the light cross the darkness barrier. So your field of vision lights up like there's an explosion, but the area around it does not. What would you all like to do?
Did this leave radiation behind when it blew up, Keegan?
No, not really.
Okay.
It was on a path to learn something. Its nature started to be changed there, and it attempted to blast my mind with whatever darkness was feeding it and transforming it with forbidden knowledge. I would suggest we guard our minds, but otherwise, whatever it was after was in there, and we should go back to find it. I have to agree.
Sounds like a plan. How do you suggest we guard our minds? I don't have any gifts for that.
Ah, you're strong. Think strong thoughts.
Just remember you're surrounded by people that love you. Well, like you. Well, hang out with you.
They'll hang out with me a little bit.
Exactly right. They will be seen with you. In a booth.
Which is something, you know?
It is. It is. They're acquaintances and colleagues.
Alright, highest of the group, Well, I should say, and the difficulty depends on your range of vision, obviously, but everyone can do a perception alertness. For Zeb, it's diff 4. For William, it's diff 6. For Cora and Mark, it's diff 8. For Dimitri, it's diff 10.
You said perception alertness?
Yes. Alright, looks like Mark saw something. Alright, so Dimitri, you don't see nothing. Cora, you see something. William, you see something. Zeb, you see a whole lot of something. So, going from Mark, or from Cora, you notice that there are strange patterns on the wall, and you notice that they are cardinal directions in glyphs that seem to be pointing in different directions when you start coming to junctures in this cave network, as the caves, as I say, regularly branch out and sometimes climb up throughout the superstructure of this mountain. William and Mark, you notice that there's a slight tinge of color to these glyphs as well. They're slightly different colors throughout. It seems to be some sort of color code. Zeb, you see all that, and you notice that actually these cardinal directions, based on what you've seen, don't actually point to cardinal directions. They seem to point to different junctures of where you need to go. And given what you know of older brother was a tribe of the Southwest when it came to the three brothers, meaning that you may have to connect color codes to South and West to try and find your way to whatever this place is hiding.
I will explain that to the group should we become separated or something happens. This is the point, right? South and West. And as we deduce what the ancestors of older brother did here and we figure out that code, we will commit that to our memories so we know how to navigate should our senses be restricted or we become separated.
Sounds like a plan.
And with the group all thinking the same, we will attempt to navigate these places, yeah?
Indeed.
Sounds good. Could I get from anyone who received 12 feet or further on their vision a wits survival check? The highest of the group, please.
That gets me 6.
I also have 6. So if Mark wants to give it a go, or can we all? I mean, does it matter? Do we have to default to 0? Oh, you want it for the highest person? I mean,
yeah, the highest.
If Mark wants to give it a go, he's done it before.
I'll give it a go.
All right, give it a go.
2 successes.
Perfect. So you are able to correctly navigate as you feel the caves bringing you further and further up until you finally reach the zenith of the mountain, refinding yourselves all in daylight. Before you is a stone altar meticulously carved of ephemera of this place, and a stone arrow that rests there.
I'm trying to do like the WAD equivalent of checking for traps, Keegan, but I want to see if there's any other intricacies here that were that try to search for those things, traps or other puzzles, outside of just so happen that we've managed to navigate all the way here. Like, is this really the end, or is there more?
Gotcha. So you see that the thing is labeled with the glyphs Wind Tamer, and it seems that it is a blessed fetish hidden here in the Umbra. The arrowhead is a perfectly carved, the wooden shaft, a perfect stick, unmarred and unshaped, and the fletching of the feathers, not a single strand out of place. There's a breeze about the thing as well.
Well, clearly it was hidden here, right? It was put in this place. But looking around, does it seem that it was put here for a purpose? Like is it like on an altar? Is it just like
it's on an altar, and the altar like says Wind Tamer, and it's held there with honor.
Okay.
There seems to be several stories of older brother written upon this as well. The number 13 is referenced many times. It's specifically relating to the tribes of the Garu. And it says, with the sacrifice of the 13, and with many passings of the sun, with my enemy held within the earth, me and my siblings may finally be able to destroy the enemy, the great enemy.
Zeb will look at Howls-In-Memory. Well, I suggest you take your time in reviewing these. Do you know anything else of Wind Tamer off the top of your head from things you've heard?
Give me a moment, I'll see what I can remember.
Can I get an intelligence occult? Diff 6.
Alright.
While he's trying to remember, does it seem like the story is saying me and my siblings, as in my siblings of Wind Tamer, as in like maybe the bow and the quiver, or the siblings as in older, middle, and younger brother?
It seems to be siblings of this fetish.
And then could I also activate Perfect Recall so that I can remember what I do remember in perfect detail? Alright, so 3 successes.
One of the stories that you remember involving 13 tribes of Garu is that of the Storm Eater. 13 tribes sacrificed themselves to lock the Storm Eater into the earth, and the Storm Eater was connected to several great cairns that kept it locked into place. It seems likely, now that you think about it, with the nuclear strikes going off, all the bane activity and things like that, that those bindings and those cairns are weakening. Sacred Stone certainly is. Sacred Stone is bleeding power because of what's happened, and the visions are dying. The Sept of the Green is no more, and the Storm Eater was one of the greatest foes that the Garu ever faced, only comparable to the Eater of Souls and the Hand of the Worm itself when it manifests in the physical realms in the prehistoric times, or, as I said earlier, the Eater of Souls when Middle Brother attacked and used their tribe to strike it down, screaming back to Malfeas. The Great Storm Eater shattered moon bridges and left Garu stranded in the Umbra or lost forever, and it was brought into the earth to keep it locked away, hopefully forever. But it seems that older brother had another plan at one point, that it could be locked away until the days of the apocalypse, and then this and its sibling fetishes would be there to destroy it.
Dimitri is going to share all of that. From what I do remember is the bindings of the prison that holds Storm Eater is weakening as the strength of the cairns that bind it start to fade, and it gets closer to the apocalypse. I don't need to say that it seems the Storm Eater will be free eventually and soon.
If you would do me... Oh, go ahead.
It's fine. Go ahead.
No, seriously, Sam, if you got something.
Oh, I was just gonna say that it sounds almost like older brother had the idea that this was only a temporary prison for Storm Eater, and that they were planning ahead with these fetishes. That's just my thought.
I would agree, and we know that Carson faces the storm, aka Albin Storm Chaser, the visions that were given to us about the possibility that one of our enemies intends to free the Storm Eater, and that we knew over time those bindings were starting to weaken before the nuclear strikes, and we had asked around for other cairns, I believe. So, no, you are correct, and I think that this means step one. It means that we might be doing this a few more times. Alright, Howls-In-Memory, do me a favor, please. Honor this place with a song. We come from a sept of older and younger brother. We honor the sacrifice of middle brother, and we intend to fight the Storm Eater. And after your song, we will take this item, and we will go home.
Charisma performance, diff 6, please.
Alright, 2 successes.
A good song. One that would make many proud as you howl out the songs of Sacred Stone, of the loss of middle brother, and the coming end of days.
I will grab said item. I will hand it to Cora Two-Hearts.
Are you sure I'm the right person to hold this one?
Well, alright. We might get something's attention. Don't let me die.
I won't let you die.
Zeb will take it and hang on to it.
And as you do, you hear the wisping voice. Has it come? Is the end nigh?
The end is nigh. It reaches for its bindings, and they start to weaken and break. And there are others of darkness that would move against to free it, to bring the end.
As the spirit seems to think for a moment and goes, too soon, but we cannot. My sibling, take me out of this place so I may taste the wind and understand what happened, so that I know of my enemy and where it is.
Of course, the children of Val will let you feel the wind once more and taste sweet air.
The pillar from the top, Zeb, seems to be gone. It looks like you have to go back through the tunnels to try and find a way out.
Okay.
And it'll be the same roll. It'll be with survival. It'll be diff 7 this time, though, because you gotta make a couple logical leaps.
Okay.
You want to make that roll, or?
Do it again.
Alright.
That way he can blame you if things go wrong.
Oh, or praise me when things go absolutely right.
That's right. It's a team effort.
Team effort. As you guys get out of here, what feels relatively quickly, though once you exit this den realm, it seems that you have been gone for 2 days. The arrow wind tamer begins to sense and goes, my sibling, I do not wish to concern you, but you must know. The binding will fail in a year, as things stand now. The great enemy has been weakened, but it has not been long enough for it to have lost most of its power so that me and my siblings would always be at the ready. It will take another year after the binding fails. If you cannot gather all of us within that time, then the Storm Eater will be too powerful for us, and 13 legends of each tribe must be sacrificed again in hope that the binding holds as the apocalypse rages.
I am grieved, cousin, but I hear your warning. Let us take you to your family and your tribe, and we'll begin to prepare and find your siblings.
There are 4 more besides me.
Of course there are.
All hidden away, most likely.
Well,
probably fervently chased after by the Banes as well. Which is my concern. With how fast and with how fervent it immediately went towards the realm to just find this thing, there's a much more planned and conceited effort behind this than just pure chaos.
Right, but remember the conditions that revealed it where it was. It was our successful purification, your successful purification of that strike, the site near Colorado Springs. And once that happened, this opened. So, in some instances, Mark, I think it's going to be great deeds and service to older and younger brother that will open the way to these places for us to try and retrieve these items. I think it'll be more upon us to open it. Once they are, to your point, it will attract everything, much like our concerns at the Rite of Cleansing, but on a much larger scale. And that was a powerful spirit that made its way there, right?
Correct.
The warning that Fate Dancer had told me before, after these blasts, for instance, were the spirits that suddenly formed. Those radiation spirits out of nowhere would appear and could appear anywhere. If it's similar circumstances like that to protect our place, but I have a feeling the next one isn't so close, it'll be worthwhile to maybe talk to some of older and younger brother about what may be necessary for us to do and travel to find these places and perform the deeds that would open the way to show that we're worthy. We'll head back to Sacred Stone, and without too much fanfare, as Zeb is disinclined to do, he will merely go and find Fate Dancer, suggest they collect the elders, and he will present this item to the sept that has been recovered.
As you present the item, all the members of Older Brother gasp. It seems that this item were legends even amongst them, some thinking that it was a myth to inspire hope, but not necessarily one that was true. Binds the Darkness speaks up and goes, I don't believe it is a coincidence that the nuclear strike hit exactly where it did.
You think it's targeting near septs that were part of the ritual that bound it to begin with?
Not quite. I think... Zeb, what was the prophecy you received from Owl?
1 second, I have it. 5 pillars shall come, smoke shall rise, and we must find the hidden gem beneath the mountain if we are to be successful in the apocalypse. And you're thinking this is the first pillar, which did not occur to me, or I thought so, and then I thought I was wrong. So thank you for refreshing my memory in this moment. Senior lapse.
I suspect that more nukes were sent than there were artifacts, obviously, but I think there will be hints. Things you can look into, perhaps, at the sites, perhaps from locals, or even from the military, if you are intelligent enough and subtle enough, which I know are great tasks for your two families, to ascertain which is the genuine article and which is a deception.
Los Angeles, Louisiana, Washington, D.C., here in Colorado, New York, and Fort Bragg, North Carolina. 5 of 6, so at least 1 might be a deception, possibly more depending on other strike sites that were minor or not reported.
Texas City was also hit.
Right. Well, I believe we have our task before us then. With the permission of the elders here, then we will begin to undertake this task, having secured the immediate area around the sept. If that is approved, after some business on behalf of the packs, I will speak to the elder of Fomori's Bane to see if he's in agreement, and we will depart. Unless you have other things to charge us with, great elders.
It seems that this charge is more important than anything we could bring to you, Fate Dancer speaks. And so you have my blessing. Binds the Darkness says, as do you have mine. Swift Judgment, and mine. Worm Charmer, and mine. The Council is in agreement. Take care of whatever business you need here. We shall grant you talents as needed, as you each receive a worm scale and a Gaia's breath. May these aid you on your journey.
The only additional thing that Zeb will do is just his recommendations for appropriate renown to have it recorded between the successful navigation, choices, honoring the spirits, etc.
So, yeah. So we'll give you guys, all of you will receive 3 wisdom, and Dimitri, you will receive for your song 4 honor. William and Zeb, you will receive, actually, all of you will receive 4 glory for that bane you took on. Is there anything you guys want to take care of in Colorado Springs that is brief before you start on your journey? I assume you'll want to stay a night or something just to recover after everything as well.
The only thing I can really think of would be just saying goodbye to friends and letting the kinfolk know that we're going to be gone for probably a long time.
Alright, sounds good. You, in your exploration of saying goodbye, Dimitri, and anyone else can join Dimitri on this, you try and discover Steven, and Steven is in Colorado Springs, keeping an eye on the local homeless folk once again. He is staying in his Hamid form, and is hiding, quite well actually, in some bushes. It seems that he had recently, you're not sure when, but you know, what shenanigans do you think he gets up to when you're not there, has stolen an army-grade ghillie suit to help him hide perfectly. Oh, damn, get down. Shh. Act natural. Look crazy if you're going to be talking to a bush.
What's with the suit?
I'm waiting for any of them fucks to come along. Look at this. Figured it out myself. You can call me a genuine genius. Basically a glasswalker, as he hands you a homemade plastic explosive that is filled with nails. I'm gonna shift and scare everyone away, including, or I'm gonna wait, and if they show up and they try and take anyone, I'm gonna throw this in their car and turn them into freshly ground beef. You feel me?
I feel ya.
Gotta protect the people.
Hell yeah. I was actually just coming by to say goodbye. The ill omens and Fomori's Bane were all gonna be going on a big quest So, just in case we don't see each other for a long time.
Yeah.
Didn't want to disappear on you.
Hey, could you meet me behind the 812 over there?
Sure.
Thanks. You see him like subtly shift out of his ghillie suit. He meets you in the back, and he gives you a huge hug and goes, "Hey, I can't shake this feeling that I'm not going to be able to see you again until something really bad happens. So, I want you to feel this through the good and the bad times," as he picks you up, kind of gives you a swing, scratches the back of your head, and holds you in close.
Dimitri's going to give the hug back.
Give it to Kyle, make sure he knows, and Cora too. Give it to Mark as well. And then you do it to your pack mates too, especially William. I think he really needs a hug. And it
Of
also
course.
allows you to give a good reach around and pull that stick out of his ass when you get a chance. Same with Zeb. But that one you gotta be more subtle. I think that one requires 2 hands.
Yeah, of course. I'll see what I can do on that.
There's no... What's the point of fighting for the world if you can't enjoy yourself and be with the folks you love, right?
Right.
Alright, take care. I think I hear my calling as he drops and he like army crawls unsubtly back to the bush as you see the cop car stop, and he throws the plastic explosive and you just hear the kaboom and the screaming.
Here I was about to offer to do like a call to Russ to stop them from driving away or something, but I see that's not needed.
Steven has never worked in subtlety. Ever. Alright. Anyone else doing stuff in town?
Mark will pretty much have been kind of racking his brain the whole rest period for like a message to send back to Five Mirrors. This is like less of a report and more of a possible goodbye. So we'll start with how he'll describe what occurred with the discovery of the ancient fetish and the quest that they're on now, and how he feels this is the last time. It's a strange feeling he has. He's never felt it before. How this could be his last communication with the Sept. So he gives them their bestest of wishes, the greatest of blessings from Gaia, and realizing that they're his only family now, along with the rest of the nation, he goes off to die for them so that they can live.
Alright. Anyone else?
I was just
I was
gonna
gonna-
have Cora do just maybe wander around town as far as she can go, walk in during rest time, and maybe some light guard duty or something at the Sept.
Some light guard duty, and some of the
Depending on how much they've got.
young Krynosborn that you saved from the hive come as they've been passing through again, and they're like, "Cora Two-Hearts, Rhea, it's good to see you."
It's nice to see you guys again too. How are you doing? You haven't been in the Sept?
We've gone to others and have been running with our packs. We've come back recently after the nuclear strike so that we could make sure everyone is okay. Despite who Howling King is, we did want to make sure that this place that feels like home was still standing.
We also came back for the same reason. We were down in Texas, I think. They all run together, but we were doing some work down there, and we heard about the attack, and we figured probably check it out, see how things are going. How are you guys doing with the change in mindset?
It's okay. Sometimes we fall into things, but we make sure that we rely on what our elders have taught us and remember the kindness that you guys showed us. Your packs.
That's always important, is to rely on the teachings of the people who, are of our elders, and making sure that you try and fix it, You learn and fix as best as you can, even if it takes a little bit.
Yeah. As holds the hill, one of the younger Krynos that you saved, a Philodox, and I have become a great Fenrir, much like yourself. You showed me the way, and so now I stand the great Father Wolf.
It's a wonderful honor, and a terrifying burden sometimes.
I know.
Not that you should regret. No regret.
I'll be trying for fostering soon. Perhaps if you come back,
Very good.
you can give me the challenge.
Oh, we are headed out. We might be gone for a long time, but if I am here in time, I will.
I have my...
I
was waiting for the moot, but I have the renown now. Cora Two-Hearts, Rhea. I request to be recognized for the rank of Fostern.
I'm trying to think back to what my Fostern challenge was. Cora will stand in front of him with a little smirk. Hit me. If you hit me, I'll let you rank up.
What form?
You choose.
Shifts instantly
Your
to
favorite.
Krynos.
Are we still in Sept grounds?
Yes.
Okay, good. I will match
All right.
on all my 11-foot glory.
Roll for initiative. All right. Cora goes first. Or Cora, what are you doing this? So they are going to spend 2 points of rage for 2 claws and a dodge.
Okay. I am going to... I just got a new fun one. I'm gonna spend 1 point of rage to dodge and use Falling Touch.
Perfect.
Push someone prone with a touch and combat roll willpower, diff, opponent's stamina, athletic.
Okay.
Good.
So their stamina in this form is 6, and their athletics is 3, so it's diff 9.
Okay.
You didn't botch it, so you did fail.
Yeah.
So they're coming in for the
But I
claw,
touched
then.
him. Like,
You did touch him. All right. All right. That's its claw. What's your dodge? You successfully dodge as he claws, swipes, misses, and he comes in for a bite.
awesome. And then that's 1 less, right?
Yes. You successfully dodge that one as he takes a couple breaths, thinks about it, and is going to... So they'll spend 2 rage and do the same thing as before. A dodge and 2, and this time just 2 bites.
A dodge and 2 bites.
Yep.
All right. And I will continue dodging.
Anything else besides dodging?
Yeah, we may as well try to push him over again, just
For
for
the falling
funsies.
touch? Okay.
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
All right, they're going to spend a point of willpower to get rid of their dodge and attack you 3 times.
Okie dokie.
They do succeed, looks like.
Good job.
All right, and they are going to attack 3 times. So, this is their best chance to hit
This
Cora.
is a really good opportunity.
That's 4 successes. They did hit you, but now we'll just check for damage.
Okay.
So soak. So you soak it, but they still hit you.
Yep, and that's what I said.
Yep.
I'm of my word.
Yep. And so you recognize holds the hill as Fostern of the Garu Nation before the spirits and the few Garu who came to watch.
Indeed. I'll give him a hug. You did great.
Thank you. Gives
Because
you a
I'm
hug
also
back.
kind.
All right. After everything, another 2 days pass before you start prepping, just prepping and getting things ready for your journey. Food, things like that, water. And now it is time to start heading out and investigating the other sites. But that is a story for another time. Thank you to everyone who listened. We'll catch you in that next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Catch you then.
Bye.